I used to reflect occasionally, why is it that I took to collaging like a duck to water? And then I remembered that I spent the year 38, 39 in Paris. I stayed with a French family on Pension, and in the evening, sometimes after dinner, would go to the Café de Magot. Picasso was very often at a corner table surrounded by friends, and I realized soon that they were writers. And Picasso would scan the room, looking at everybody, and while he was scanning the room, without looking at what was in front of him, say the coffee cup and saucer and his package of cigarettes, a piece of silver or two, and a napkin, and he would keep moving them spatially on the surface of the table, which had a white tablecloth, so that the gauloise bleue showed vividly. And I had never seen a collage, but at that moment, there was something about the way Picasso left it that really moved my heart irrationally. And one day it occurred to me, years afterward, of course I took to it like a duck to water. I had watched the inventor of collaging making them at the cafe table.
The New York school painters lived in an age of anxiety. The anxiety that their painting would be taken as an art about nothing, as an art without subject matter. And the painters were therefore very anxious that people understand that they at least considered that their paintings were about love, death, the great tragic experiences and ecstatic experiences of the human being, that even if this was communicated by a few big billowy rectangles of red or blue, that nevertheless that was what it was about.
In abstract expressionism, there's nothing to appeal to the general public, and that's a byproduct of the enterprise, which is the struggle to resolve a picture without using all the props, a still life, a landscape, portraiture, all the weapons of the Renaissance tradition are totally discarded. Okay. Well, let me sit on it before I go any further. Okay. Let's try another one. Was it big rush? Yes. In a way, the enemy of abstract expressionism is the well-made, the smoothness. And in that sense, I don't even know how to paint a picture. What I know how to do is to paint the experience of trying to make a picture. Let's keep it. It's more imaginative than this one now. It is perfectly possible in my work to see, say, windows, or to see a wave breaking in the sea, or to see a teddy bear if you want. But that's not the real subject matter. You don't have to paint a figure in order to express human feelings. The vertical lines, they don't have as much emotion. The game is not what things look like. The game is organizing states of feeling, and states of feeling become questions of light, color, weight, solidity, airiness, lyricism, whatever. Again, yes, then the extension's working again. Okay, terrific. Maybe I should always paint upside down. The open series actually is a classical theme in art, which is the window, inside, outside, and so on. It's a major theme in Matisse, a major theme in Picasso. My contribution, if it is one, was to make the inside and the outside identical.
Making the inside and the outside identical could apply to Motherwell's own creative process, for his painting and his inner self have always been expressions of each other. And so, in 1985, when the Guggenheim Museum mounted a one-man show of his work, it was as if not only his work, but his very soul was on view.
What has the enterprise been all about? What was the journey? What was the search? It turned out to be for a certain aesthetic, which is not simply a question of beauty or artfulness, but of attitude toward reality. That one works. I'm not sure this one does. The process of painting is the search, and it in some way involves a high degree of abstraction, but at the same time with an insistence that the subject, which in a way is unnameable, nevertheless is very humanly poetic. The real game is between oneself and that virgin canvas to end up with a canvas that is no less beautiful than the empty canvas is to begin with. After 73 years, I can still make an awful picture. After 73 years, I'm just beginning to learn the rudiments of painting. I would like to live long enough, but I think it would take till the 21st century to have something of a sense that I know how to paint.